On the blazing plains of the Wild West, where dusty trails twist between abandoned mines and saloons with shattered windows, there rode a lone hero, Moskito Bandito. They called him that because he moved as fast as a mosquito and stung as sharp as venom. Whispers of his deeds drifted from town to town. Some said this strange rider, with a wide-brimmed hat and a guitar slung over his shoulder, could stop an entire gang all by himself. But trouble came to him at last. His beloved, the eccentric dancer Ballerino Cappuccino, whose graceful steps lifted even the hardest cowboy spirits, was captured by a band of psychopaths. They called themselves the Rabid Coyotes of the Prairie. Their leader, a scarred maniac known as Joker Joe, loved turning pain into a show. He snatched Ballerino right off the saloon stage, declaring she would now dance only for his deranged crew. When Moskito Bandito heard the news, his blood boiled. He saddled up his grumpy but loyal mule, Espresso, and rode out in pursuit. In his hand, he carried not just a silver-bulleted revolver, but also a small accordion. Before each fight, he played it, not for music, but to strike terror into his enemies' hearts. By sunset, painted red across the sky, he reached the Coyotes' camp. The psychopaths sat around a fire, laughing and smashing bottles on each other's skulls. Joker Joe forced Ballerino to spin in twisted, mocking dances, laughing at her art. "Hey, scum," Moskito Bandito's voice cut through the desert air. "Dance is beauty, not your filthy cruelty." With that, he fired into the sky, and every head turned his way. The fight began. Bandito darted between wagons like lightning. His bullets struck true, knocking pistols from enemy hands. When one thug lunged with a knife, Moskito blocked the blow with his guitar, then strummed a savage chord that rang so loud it stunned the man cold. And Ballerino, she wasn't helpless. Seeing her hero, she leapt and struck Joker Joe across the face with her sharp heel. At that moment, Moskito caught her hand, spun with her in a whirl, and fired his last bullet into the lantern above the fire. Flames burst, blinding the coyotes in chaos. When the smoke cleared, the gang lay defeated. Joker Joe crawled up, growling, but Moskito pressed the revolver to his temple. "You liked putting on shows, Joe? Then watch this, the curtain falls on your reign." He sent the villains stumbling into the desert, where real coyotes waited for him. At dawn, Moskito Bandito and Ballerino Cappuccino rode away on their mule, toward a new day. She danced again to his music, and he smiled, knowing that as long as they were together, no pack of madmen could ever break their freedom.